And we have some live visuals coming in right now as the Russian defense minister is meeting with the defense minister, and he was taken to the war memorial. That's where he's getting the Guard of Honor. There you see on your screens the Russian defense minister as he walks past the Guard of Honor that is arranged for him. He is a visiting dignitary along with President Vladimir Putin, and there you see him inspecting the Guard of Honor. Visuals coming in there as you see the defense minister of Russia getting the Guard of Honor, the ultimate respect that is paid to visiting dignitaries. The man in Russia who controls their defense production, their defense deals under the leadership of President Putin is in India, and there on the side of the screen you can also see the Defense Minister of India, Rajnath Singh, waiting as the Defense Minister meets the top leadership of Indian armed forces. As he shakes hands with the men in the uniform who are in the highest echelons of the Indian armed forces, the Defense Minister, Rajnath Singh, can be seen on the side, waiting patiently as he directs him forward. This is an important moment for both countries as the two defense ministers meet. The Russian defense minister is welcomed by the Indian defense minister. And one of the key points of discussion in this meeting of President Putin is the defense partnership. Joining us right now is India Today's Shivani Sharma. Shivani, all the red carpet is rolled out for that man who holds the key to all the deals under the leadership of Prime Minister, President Putin.
See, what we are seeing right now is the Tri-Services Guard of Honor at the Manekshaw Center in New Delhi, where the Defense Minister of Russia has arrived. And as a mark of tradition, the Defense Minister of Russia has been welcomed with the whole ceremonial Tri-Services Guard of Honor. This is an important occasion because when the Russian Defense Minister is here, along with the delegation of Vladimir Putin, Russian President, after 4 years, this is going to be a very important discussion between both the defense ministers. So shortly after this Tri-Services Guard of Honor, the Defense Minister Rajnath Singh and Defense Minister from Russia, Andrei, Belousov, they will be meeting. They will be discussing on a number of issues related to the defense ties, the procurements, the collaborations, the interoperability and the exercises, not only from the Army but Navy and Air Force. So a combined integrated discussion on all these forces, including the S-400, the offers that have come from Russia about the S-500 and also the Su-57 that they want to offer, though India is working on its own indigenous fifth-generation fighter craft, AMCA. But yes, the discussions are on. And after this Tri-Services Guard of Honor, that happens to be one of the very important tradition as a mark of respect and welcome to the dignitary whenever he arrives in India, both the ministers will be talking and holding discussions, and we expect that after this discussion happens, there will be a statement that will be issued, and then we'll know about what was discussed. But yes, very important out here to mention, Anjali, because this is the time when Russian Defense Minister is here, and we've recently had Operation Sindoor, where we saw the Russian weapon systems also involved, including the S-400, the BrahMos missile systems that have been made in India now in collaboration with Russia. So all this is quite important. Discussions will be held around these weapon systems, their procurements, expedition of the 2 remaining regiments of S-400 that India is waiting in its initial order of 5. 3 are already in India. So certainly when Guard of Honor is being given and the discussions will proceed after this ceremony, this will be an important occasion, and the agenda will be multifold when it comes to the defense ties between India and Russia.
And Shivani, if you look at it, entire world will be watching this meeting, because it is important to note that India has just come out of a conflict with neighbor Pakistan, and our relationship with some of the neighbors is not so good. So defense is a key issue that India focuses on, and also with other big powers like US, who want to sell their own weapon systems and their defense weapons to India. This is important. They will be keeping an eye on it as well.
Certainly, Anjali, see, when it comes to defense ties and defense diplomacy, India has been beautifully balancing it with a number of nations, and including Russia and United States also. So India happens to be the only country that shares such important ties, also with US, also with the Russian president who's coming to India. And when it comes to procurements, the CIPRI report says that in past few years, India's defense imports have reduced. It is
Shivani, thank you very much.